So, ito pong batas na wala man lamang nakulong o naparusahan, ito po yung Republic Act number 10845. Na dito nga sa ating panukala ay expressly to be repealed.
Yes,
Apa.
Mr. President.
Ang mali po ba ay nandun sa batas o sa enforcement po, Mr. President?
Kaya nga, pareho na rin ang punishment dun sa enforcer at saka dun sa nag-commit ng crime. Kasi tingin ko, kaya hindi na-enforce kasi kasali na rin yung enforcer sa crime.
Pero andito nga rin po sa dito tinitingnan ko ito yung batas pa to hanggang ngayon kasi hindi pa naman siya nare-repeal, no? Itong RA 10845. Section 4, last paragraph, sinabi naman dito, if the offender is a government official or employee, the penalty shall be the maximum as herein above prescribed, etc. So, hindi rin po pinalagpas yung government official or employee po dito sa kasalukuyang batas po
But the difficulty of that law is nag-provide ng IRR, implementing rules and regulations. And ang gumawa ng implementing rules and regulation is the Bureau of Customs. And I think there's a conflict of interest there. Kasi regulatory, siya din yung nag-implement ng batas. Kaya parang there's something wrong there. Kasi minsan, from my experience in the many laws that I have passed, maganda yung law pagdating ng implementing rules and regulation, nawawala yung spirit of the law
Ito po ba ang dahilan na kung bakit itong ating panukalang batas na pinag-uusapan ngayon talagang isinantabi natin ng Bureau of Customs ni hindi siya member ng enforcement group, ni hindi siya member ng council, but I think BIR is the commissioner of the BIR is even a member of the council, but the commissioner of the Bureau of Customs. Ito po bang dahilan na we are so disappointed with the Bureau of Customs performance as far as enforcing the anti-agricultural smuggling law?
And I think there's a conflict of interest there. They should not be the one enforcing because they are the one they're dealing with the importer. So may conflict of interest doon Kaya
but we are totally we are in this bill totally para po siyang ghost para siyang hindi nag-i-exist. Ganon po ba yun? Kahit po membership man
sabi
lamang
nila
sa
may kailangan daw sa port. Sabi ko, the Philippine Port Authority na lang ang magbantay sa port. Wag na Bureau of Customs. Di ba? Naglagay din naman tayo ng representative ng port. It's the Philippine Ports Authority.
Pero pagka, Mr. President, kasi itong ating pinag-uusapan ngayon is parang economic sabotage ito. So yung halaga ng goods na either smuggled, hoarded,
profit
or being price profiteered or subject of the
and
cartel
another
is 1 million pesos.
Yes.
Ma'am, ito pa, Mr. President, para lang maklaro. Pag below 1 million, sino pa rin na may jurisdiction na tugisin ngayon yung still committing the same acts but below 1 million?
price act na ang i-implement.
And is that
There is a price act.
Price Act? Is it that the Bureau of Customs?
Sino
Kasi Price Act tama po ba? Is it the Bureau of Customs?
Oh, yes. Because the Price Act is part of the customs modernization.
Sa Bureau of Customs nga.
Ibang batas. Oo.
No,
Pero
Price Act ang nag-limit yung DTI.
Sino nga? Sagot sa tanong. Bureau of Customs.
Bureau of Customs still has power under the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act. But in this law, all this will be removed pag 1 million and above.
Kaya nga,
on the products.
Pagdating sa 1 million, sa below 1 million, we will continue to trust the Bureau of Customs.
Yeah. That's okay with me. And the DTI daw and the DA.
The DTI and the DA. Hindi pa. Nagwalo sa... Hindi, isa lang. Gusto mo magana? Ah, penalty. Mr. President, Senator.
Hello.
We recognize the gentleman from Sorsogon, Senator Escudero.
Sorry to bother, Mr. President.
Sorry.
May I make an interjection on this point, Mr. President, while we're on the subject matter? Mr. President, Your Honor, for several days I've read in the newspapers that several raids are being conducted or have been conducted by the Bureau of Customs insofar as alleged hoarding of rice is concerned, which they blame for the spiking prices of palay and rice in the country. Mr. President, my question is, in the proposal of the distinguished sponsor, she says that the individuals should be, a case should be filed against the individuals responsible, those who helped them.
And not yung national single window system.
May we know in what section that can be found, ma'am?
Nasaan yung
Because I have read the bill. Hindi ko po na...
159 cases filed by
Nasa dyaryo palagi na may krimen na ginagawa, wala naman silang sinasampahan ng kaso. My second point, Mr. President, Your Honor, would be mention was made by our minority leader that with respect to the power and jurisdiction of the Bureau of Customs, on several occasions, so insofar as the raids published are concerned, the owner of the warehouse claims that he bought it from local farmers. If that is the case, Mr. President, we must distinguish between local rice and smuggled rice. Any rice that is purchased locally is not smuggled rice, and as such, the Bureau of Customs would not have any jurisdiction over it. And it seems like for the past few days and weeks, they have not been making such distinctions. Announcements were made also, Mr. President, distinguished sponsor, that they will distribute the rice to the Kadiwa centers. May I ask if the sponsor knows if that has been done and under what law that was done? Because if they have not yet even filed a single case against a single individual, what would be the basis of the confiscation, under what law and under which agency, especially if it was not imported to begin with?
Mr. Senator, I will read to you the report of Bureau of Customs statement. The BOC filed 33 cases before the Department of Justice, 11 cases for customs broker unlawful importation of agricultural products, 22 cases as violation of the Anti-Agricultural Smuggling Act. But the DOJ says in the same hearing, citing data from its own National Prosecution Service, that under RA 10845 within the period 2016 to February 2023, there were 159 cases filed by BOC before the DOJ. 79 of these cases were dismissed for lack of documents, affidavits, and other required evidence, and only 9 cases were actually filed in court na nakitaan ng DOJ na may probable cause, and they are currently being litigated in the RTC. Nagtataka lang ako, ba't hindi nakakulong kung malaki amount, and it should be economic sabotage and non-bailable. And additional note from them, a case can only be filed if there is approval of the Bureau of Customs Commissioner. Yun ang problema natin.
With the batting average, Mr. President, of less than 10% insofar as the number of cases filed compared to those that they filed cases against, I think that is a very poor batting average, and would not in any way be a deterrent insofar as future similar activity that we desire or seek to prevent in the future in order to prevent this current crisis insofar as the rice supply in the country is concerned. I submit, Mr. President. Thank you, distinguished sponsor.
That's why I was telling my distinguished minority floor leader that we cannot include the Bureau of Customs in the implementing agency for this anti-agricultural smuggling law, anti-agricultural economic sabotage law, because there is no good reason why we should include them because of the failure of our previous anti-smuggling law. Okay.
Thank you for the...
And besides, can I add?
yes.
There is a provision of the law that they should implement the national single window system, which will computerize all the importation of all products here in the Philippines. And we are the only one in Asia which has no national single window system. How come they don't want to implement? It's provision of the law. So makikita mo doon na talagang walang intention to help us solve this problem, di ba? Kasi kung talagang desidido ka, in-implement mo na yung national single window system. Kasi doon, yung mga importer don't have to go to the customs. They apply importation online. Wala nang contact with the Bureau of Customs. But it's a provision of the law and they haven't implemented it for a long, long time. I don't know why the reason. Kaya dito po sa batas natin, we are forcing them to implement na yung national single window system.
May we know in what section that can be found, ma'am?
Nasaan yung
Because I have read the bill. Hindi ko po nakuha yung
Section 5 daw.
topic na yan. Section 5? Yes, it's here. Page 6, line 15. Okay, that's the only mention of the BOC. We are now mandating it to...
Yeah, we have
implement
always asked them to implement that because
Okay.
that is really would be a deterrent to smuggling kasi ano na yan digitalized na ang importation pero they haven't implemented it.